Are you tired of setting goals that you can't stick to? I used to be the queen of New Year's resolutions, but things look a little bit different now that I'm a new mom. So a little while ago, I actually made a daily habit tracker that looked like this, that has daily habits that I want to implement in my life that will help me become a better self. And what I found is I was having a really hard time actually checking off each of these things every single day. And then I had a light bulb moment. This light bulb moment made me realize why doing a habit tracker like this might not work for everybody. It used to work for me. Having strict daily set goals really used to work for me. So if you like that kind of structure, keep doing that. If you're having a hard time sticking to your goals like I am right now, this is the method that I think we should try together. I realized that as a new mom, I have nap schedules I have to work around. I have unpredictable schedules. I have some days where my baby needs me a lot more and some days where I have more free time. It's really hard for me to stick to a rigid set of tasks that I want to complete to become my best self. And what I found was happening is I just felt defeated. I felt like on the days where I wasn't able to get all of these habits done, I felt bad about myself. I felt like I was failing. But when I took a step back and I actually looked at my task list of what I was doing throughout the week, I found that yes, I may not have gotten 6,000 steps that day. I may not have gone outside for 15 minutes, but the things that I did do were helping me to get to that better person that I wanted to become. So here is my light bulb moment. Instead of setting goals, set intentions. Life is so unpredictable, especially if you have kids. So allowing that little bit more flexibility, we might be able to achieve the same outcome, but in an easier, more seamless way. And I want to explain what I mean by that, because I truly believe that you can achieve the same outcome whether you make a list like this where it has rigid, specific tasks that you want to get done for the week, or whether you're a little bit more flexible and you just say, hey, this is the ultimate outcome that I want to have, and you keep it front of mind throughout the day. So I want to explain exactly what this looks like so you can put it into practice in your own life and finally have a win for your New Year's resolutions that you feel like you've already failed at. So what does this look like anyways? The difference between setting a goal versus setting an intention. Well, first off, goals are often very rigid and tied to specific timelines. So for example, I want to lose 10 pounds this year, or I want to read 12 books this year. With goals, it's pretty black and white. You either succeed or you fail. Whereas intentions, those focus on how you feel or who you want to be. It's a little bit more of an elusive concept, which gives you a little bit more flexibility. So for example, I want to feel healthy and energized, or I want to spend more quality time with my family. So here is why intentions work for us moms, sometimes better than just normal goal setting. They're adaptable for all of your crazy schedules, and they allow you to make daily micro decisions that align with that person that you want to become. The last thing is they allow for progress rather than perfection. Again, with goals, it's black and white. You either succeed or you don't succeed. With intentions, it's a little bit more flexible. As long as you're making those small daily micro habits and those micro decisions to become your better self, then you're well on your way to being there. So just to cement this into your head, here is a stark comparison between a goal and an intention. A goal would be to go to the gym 5 times a week. An intention would be to move your body in a way that energizes you. And that might look like going for a walk one day with your child, or going to the gym when you have time, or maybe you're doing a YouTube workout video from home because you weren't able to make it to the gym. It allows for that flexibility, but the ultimate outcome is making you a more healthy person, which you would be getting that same outcome by going to the gym 5 times a week. You're just not setting such a strict guideline on that. Another hard thing about setting goals is it's typically just another thing that you have to add on your to-do list. And I think that's where I'm struggling with setting up my habit tracker is I already have a very long to-do list between my work, content creation, helping my husband in his business, being a mom, being a wife, being a friend, taking care of the house. It's never ending. So tacking on 6 extra things that I wanted to do throughout the day just wasn't cutting it. But what I did find is writing down all of those habits, it did put in the forefront of my mind that I want to be a healthier person. I want to use my time more wisely. I want to spend more time creating rather than consuming. And when I reflected back on the weeks that I've done this habit tracker, I have found that ultimately the outcome of that week, I was accomplishing my goals. It just wasn't the ones that I had written down, but I was creating more content rather than consuming. I was living a healthier life. I was going to Pilates more frequently. I was being more mindful of the food decisions that I was making. I was spending more quality time with my baby. And I think it goes back to I set an intention of the person that I wanted to be when I made that habit tracker. And although I didn't check off every item on that habit tracker, I still did accomplish my ultimate goal of just being a better person. So by setting that intention, I was able to take small daily actions to get me closer to that person that I wanted to become. If you looked at my habit tracker and you saw how many check boxes I was able to actually get done, you would call me a failure. But then when you take a step back and you look at my intention for the week and what I actually was able to accomplish, even though it wasn't hashed out in those very strict guidelines, I actually was pretty successful and I was really happy with the results that I was able to give myself. So this is my challenge for you. If you are already having a really hard time sticking to your New Year's resolutions or sticking to the goals that you have set, I challenge you to just set 1, 2, maybe 3 intentions for the week. Write them down, put them in a place where you can see them frequently. For me, I put it in my notes app. And then when I make all of those little micro decisions throughout the day, I have that in the forefront of my mind that I want to be a better person by being healthier. I want to be a better person by spending my time more wisely. And then as I'm going throughout my day, I'm thinking about that and I'm able to accomplish my, in quotations, goals because I have already set that intention and decided to follow through with it. If this resonated with you, let me know down in the comments what intentions you are trying to set for yourself this week. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.